Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Did the Queen tell Kate to move out of the way? Queen Camilla and Princess Catherine are said to be at odds following a tense moment during President Trump's recent state visit when cameras appeared to show Camilla motioning for Kate to move while the princess was speaking with First Lady Melania Trump. A source tells Examiner the incident has stirred friction within the royal household. Camilla has been extremely kind and supportive towards Kate throughout her recent struggles, but she's territorial by nature as well as prickly. It annoys her to no end. There's this narrative that the Waleses can do no wrong and that Kate can swan around whenever she feels like it, waving her magic wand and taking a self-appointed bow as the most popular member of the monarchy. According to the source, Camilla has been reminding Kate that she's calling the shots for now, adding that it's not for Kate or William to be throwing their weight around or barking orders. From Kate's perspective, Camilla's public display was unnecessary. The way she behaved in front of everyone, pushing Kate away and snapping, was uncalled for, and it raised William's hackles too, the source explained, noting that while William's relationship with his stepmother was greatly improved over the years, her apparent disrespect toward his wife is testing those bonds once more. Kate was fully aware of the central role she played during Trump's state visit, according to royal biographer Ingrid Seward. Seward told People, "She lightened the whole evening. She lit up the table with the megawatt smile. There was a lot of pressure on her because all eyes were on her. She never looked as good as she did the other night. She looked magnificent. She looked golden, and it's definitely the best I've ever seen her look at a state banquet." At the banquet, Kate sat beside the president and was photographed laughing during the exchange. She obviously amused him. She is just a doyen of perfect manners. He must have made her laugh, Seward said, adding that the princess is definitely showing traits of being a remarkable future queen. The following day, Kate joined the First Lady of Frogmore Gardens to meet children involved in the Scouts Squirrels program, reflecting both women's shared interest in youth causes. Seward observed their rapport, remarking, "She chatted to Kate quite a lot. Everybody wants to talk to Kate." For Seward, there is little doubt about Kate's influence within the monarchy. She is the weapon, not a secret one, the royal author said. In his Sunday Substack, royal insider Deep Crown said Catherine, Princess of Wales, is the glue in the factory and the figure who steadies the monarchy. He wrote that without her, the public would be left with what he called a monarchy high on tradition but low on charm, pointing to Charles as dutiful but not beloved, Harry in conflict, Andrew disgraced, and Edward amiable but peripheral. Deep Crown suggested that in such a world, some might even whisper about skipping ahead to Queen Sophie and King Edward, but concluded that Catherine has spared the institution from such talk. In his words, Catherine doesn't just hold the family together, she holds the monarchy itself. And you can subscribe to Deep Crown's newsletter for free at deepcrown.co.uk. And an audio version is also available for paid subscribers to Palace Intrigue. That $5 subscription also gets you this podcast without commercial interruption. You can listen to Palace Intrigue on Apple Podcasts and click on the banner that says uninterrupted listening up there. Even comes with a 30-day free trial. And that brings up a point from a listener, Mel K64, who says, "Update, I'm confused. I received a notification that Calaroga Shark stopped charging the $4.99 fee for ad-free shows and early access. Now I see the monthly fee is back. Would like to know what's going on. A fun, short royal update from Mark Francis with just the right amount of snark. Your friend from across the pond, Mel K. September 14th. You are right, Mel K, and thank you for bringing this up. You are still able to get this show commercial-free along with hundreds of others from Calaroga Shark Media, plus advanced episodes of all our Crown and Controversy series and other perks on the Apple Player. And you just go up top there and look for Listen Uninterrupted, and it's $4.99 a month. But it's only available on Apple Players. It's not available anymore on Spotify. So that was the reason that we sunsetted that service. But you can still get us ad-free on Apple. It comes with a 30-day free trial, and after that, it's $4.99. So we thank you for your support, and go listen to us ad-free on Apple. We love you. Thank you. In the Daily Mail, Richard Eden writes, "There's a sinister establishment plot to undermine Prince William and Kate and bring back Harry and Meghan. I refuse to be part of it." Eden explains, during his visit, he told friends that he wanted his children to be educated in Britain, as I reported last week. Harry hopes that by the time his children are of an age to attend school here, he and Meghan will be spending more time in Britain, possibly living in a royal residence if relations with the king continue to improve. The king is, however, in danger of forcing the heir to the throne into a very uncomfortable corner if he allows this plot to succeed. Harry and Meghan will be back in Britain, undermining Prince William and Catherine without ever having apologized for their appalling behavior. The king needs to put his foot down and make clear to his younger son that there will be no more appeasement unless he apologizes to William and Catherine. Only then could a genuine reconciliation be possible. More palace in just a moment. Sarah Ferguson is bracing for fresh turmoil, this time not connected to her long-running association with Jeffrey Epstein. A new ITV drama is set to shine a spotlight on her former aide, Jane Andrews, who served as the Duchess's dresser for 9 years before being convicted of murdering her boyfriend in 2001. Andrews, who worked for Sarah from 88 till 97, was found guilty of killing her partner, Tom Cressman, after attacking him with a cricket bat and stabbing him at their London home. The forthcoming series, The Lady, will chart Andrews' journey from modest beginnings to the heights of royal circles and her dramatic fall into notoriety. Actress Natalie Dormer will not be promoting the series and has donated her entire salary for the show to children's charities. She explains, "When I agreed to take the role in The Lady, I knew portraying the script's Sarah Ferguson would require nuance. People are layered, their journeys are full of highs and lows, and as an actor, my job is to lean into those elements and bring them to life with honesty and empathy. Since completing the project, new information has come to light that it makes it impossible for me to reconcile my values with Sarah Ferguson's behavior, which I believe is inexcusable. For that reason, I will not be taking part in the promotion of the project." Sarah has seen her own Hollywood ambitions collapse in the wake of her latest scandal. She had been pursuing a major television adaptation of her novels, Her Heart for a Compass and A Most Intriguing Lady, with storyboards and pitches reportedly sent to Netflix, but according to industry insiders, those plans are now dead and buried. Another source noted that Ferguson had hoped to pitch her stories as a royal-tinged alternative to Bridgerton. Fergie has sold a Belgravia townhouse for about $5.3 million 3 years after buying it as an investment property. The Duchess, who continues to live at Royal Lodge, purchased the London home in 2022 and rented it to a private tenant. Located close to Kensington Palace and St. James Park, the property is tied to her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, who must sign off any change to its status. A spokesperson for Sarah explained, "She wasn't looking to sell it. She was asked by the tenant to buy it, and it seemed like a good time to sell. It's an investment property for her girls, and so the monies will be reinvested accordingly." Palace insiders have speculated that funds from the townhouse sale could help keep the Duchess and Andrew at Royal Lodge. King Charles has made clear he no longer intends to subsidize their lifestyle at the sprawling estate, having suggested they downsize to Frogmore Cottage. Andrew has resisted, insisting he has the means to remain in Windsor, though beyond his modest naval pension, the source of his wealth remains unclear. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. And please send us a note if you're having any audio issues or you've heard some bad audio on shows. We want to track down an issue that someone commented on, whether there is an issue or not. So just send us a note. Even if you want to say hi, I promise I will reply to every email that comes my way. That's thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, the app of your choice, and find us on Facebook. Just search for Palace Intrigue on Facebook pages or Facebook groups. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.